I think the stop of thought actually is happy making.
I consider myself a happy person, but I still want things. And lately, I've been wondering if these two things contradict each other. If you ask me if I'm happy, I'd say yes, and I'd mean it, because I genuinely feel happy. I don't feel like there's something wrong with me or with my life, but at the same time, I still want things. And, for example, I want to find more meaningful ways to express myself, to share more of myself with the world, to contribute to other people's lives, to ask questions, to bring something to the surface, something of importance. So, does that mean I'm not quite happy? Or can I be happy and still want some things? And by the way, when I say happy, I don't mean being in the state of constant elation, bursting with joy and bouncing off the walls all day. I mean a quieter kind of happiness. That feeling when you just know that you're okay, that you're enough, that you're at peace. And so, if we're already in that state, quieter happiness, can we still want things? Maybe not because we're missing something, but just out of curiosity, because we want to grow, to explore, and just to see what else is possible. So I think about it a lot, I read about it, and I just thought, why not talk about it to a bunch of strangers and to see what they think? So I'm in my favorite park in Lisbon, and this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
And is there anything that you really want in your life?
To travel and know all the places that I can and meet people and know how they live and their experiences.
And do you think having that would make you happier?
Yeah. I think I will be more happy, but I don't know, it depends on living in the moment. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if now today it is the happiest day. I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't know if in the future I will be happier with more knowing more countries and everything. But well, I think it's that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Complicated question. The thing is, we have to define what is happiness. So I must say, in my personal life with my friends, I find happiness because friendship is a family you create by your own. So,
Okay.
and I find beautiful people and I'm happy with them. And I must say, regarding society generally and politics and everything, I'm a bit worried and about ecology and stuff like that and future, because it's more and more difficult to build a future in this condition. So I must say we have to deal with this private part and the politics, which I'm very worried about. Yeah.
Is there anything that you really want in your life?
What I really want. Yeah, being able to live freely with my friend. I don't need a lot of money for that. Just be able to read and see and discover what I want. But in the same time, what I want don't have to. Sorry, my English. Avoid people to do what they want to do also. So
Okay, yeah,
for
yeah.
that, we have to create something democratic.
Yeah.
What I mean? Because if I want to be happy, other people have to be happy too. Because if I'm the only one happy in this world,
Yeah.
it's not happiness,
Okay, yeah. And would you say that having that
Yeah.
would make you happier?
I think that trying to create a society that most of the people are happy is a political program, but if we do it collectively, you can find happiness because you try to be happy for you, but also for your friend, your family, and the other people.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a bit utopic, but this is what I believe. So yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
If you speak about having more material stuff,
Yeah.
items and everything, I think no, we have to stop that, and we have to decrease about that, because we are creating so many not useful stuff. We are just gadget. I don't know what they in
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
Yeah, you understand? And I think the desire of getting more and more and more is creating sadness and is destroying nature and everything. So no,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
So it's been an hour and a half and I managed to talk to 2 people. Not exactly what I'd hoped for, but I mean, I got a lot of no's. Some people were in a rush. A lot of people were uncomfortable talking on camera, which is okay and totally understandable. But I guess it is what it is, and I will try my luck tomorrow. But life had other plans. It turned out I didn't need luck tomorrow because it was on my side that day. I was walking back in my own thoughts when I passed a gallery I walk by all the time on this road. A while back, I'd noticed a painting in the window, a woman who looked a lot like me. But I usually pass in the evening when the gallery is closed. But that day, I was walking in the morning and it was open. So I decided to go in and ask about the painting. That's how I met Adrienne, the artist and the gallery's owner. And I asked if she'd mind answering a few questions. And she said yes.
I'm happy when I'm painting. I'm really content. I don't think about anything when I'm painting. I think that the stop of thought actually is happy making.
So you're kind of in this flow state when you're painting.
I am in you pause. I think flow is quite different to that. You actually pause because it's a silence. It's a silence between thoughts. So there is a pause. And that is why the time goes by so quickly when you're painting, because you literally have moments where you think of nothing. I would like to be less worried. I worry about the big things that I have no control of.
Okay.
And that is, I would like a life of not thinking about the impact of the wars. For me, the greatest worry every day is the war on all those fronts in the Middle East and the Russian-Ukrainian aggression. So, yes, happy for me is being able to work, to know that my husband and son are well and looked after, and I would be happier if I could work without worry. I don't have a worry about wanting more things, no. Yes, I would say it would, having less worry would make you more joyful, I guess.
Yeah.
But relatively speaking, I'm grateful. So gratitude brings me a hell of a lot of joy, because I'm just grateful to have met you, to have started the day like this, and to know that I'm still able-bodied to be able to carry on work for the day.
Yeah, great, thank you.
Oh, the difference would be a lightness of being. We will all feel a lot lighter, because I think there is a weight. Any thinking person would feel the weight of the world. And we have no control over, we only can look after our own bit, if we're worried about, we can only see to what we can have that we can do, that we are able to make a change in, because we certainly can't change the politicians and the structures of the world order.
Yeah.
So I think we would just feel a lot lighter. I think that, what would I say? You're not alone. We worry. We all keeping it very much at the top of our minds. The big issues. I'm talking about water, pollution, wars, all these things. Everything, you know, children, disease, the whole thing. I'm South African, so we know so much about injustice and who is more privileged than the other. So I would say we keep those things in mind. We always keep in mind that there are people worse off than we are. So always look out behind you, because maybe there's somebody that is overlooked. Kindness as well helps. All the time, if someone's just kind to me in the supermarket or somewhere, I just change my whole chemistry. I just can't believe it. Wow, that's great. So little steps.
Yeah, true.
Where we can change. Every little ripple effect.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, can we be happy and still want things at the same time? I think that the answer is yes, but it's not a simple yes. I've just watched the edited parts of the video and I've noticed that nobody actually told me that getting more would fix things. On the contrary, Jordan thinks that wanting more things is what's making us more miserable. And Adrian doesn't want more material things. She wants to worry less and be grateful for what's already here. And even Gisela, who was so sure that travel would make her happier, wasn't so sure anymore a few seconds later. And I think that the difference lies in where that wanting comes from. Because if it comes from the feeling that I'm not enough, that something's missing, that's one kind of wanting, the kind that comes from a sense of lack. And if it comes from curiosity, from wanting to grow, to create, to give something back, that's a completely different thing. Even if from the outside, it looks exactly the same. So I think yes, we can be happy and still want more, as long as we know where that wanting is coming from.